you're in Asia, play with us!
Ready up live?
Ready up live.
Ready up live?
Growing up, I remember when the Halo game actually came out when I was back home in Australia, and it was such a big thing, you know? It's those games that everyone has to have. I remember playing it at my friend's house like all the time. When I left school and I left my friends, I kind of was lost to the whole Halo franchise. I knew when all the new games were coming out, but I never had an Xbox. When I got this job, I hadn't heard about Halo in so long. I mean, I knew they were thinking about doing a film, but you know, I was never really playing the game a lot until I was offered the job. And in the past couple of weeks, I've been playing it. Yeah, like it's a kick-ass game, man. It's great. Preparing for the role, I mean, I had read the script. We were given a bunch of material to read and look over, watch. One of them was actually a National Geographic documentary on surviving West Point, which is what we're trying to deliver here, is that kind of parallel, that this is a very harsh school to be brought up in. It's strict. There are guidelines that you need to abide by. Yeah, so West Point was one of them. That was one documentary. I actually enjoyed watching it, and it really kind of put me in that zone. I could see where these kids were coming from, is that they really wanted to serve their country. At the same time, that they're chucked into this environment where it's very hostile, and you know, if you do something wrong, you're punished. You know, so I was doing that. But apart from that, it's just like, go play Halo. Like, okay. So, but then, yeah. So with that, I was also reading a few kind of army novels and a bit of Halo. I was reading a bit of Halo as well. I think it was Harvest Reach was one of them. Contact Harvest. That was the one novel I started reading. So I was reading that. But yeah, that was kind of that was my preparation. Oh, that's a hard question. It really is. I think it's just, you know, when you're a kid and you think years into the future of what civilization's going to be like, you know, we were flying cars were meant to be invented like 2 or 3 years ago, you know, and it never happened. But we are on set and there's a warthog there, you know, and that to me, that blew me away. A lot of, you know, my past film experiences have been set in present, or if it's set in the future, it's post-apocalyptic and there's nothing really there. But you know, being a part of this project where we're in an environment that is set so far in the future, that for me was just wicked. You know, I'm on set yesterday, we were just going like, look at this, everyone's just like, like it's so awesome. Like and we're doing scenes in it, and I'm trying not to look at my cool room while I'm doing this scene, because I'm like, everything's so cool in here. Like, that's my favorite part, man. That's the best. I love that. So I'm playing Cadet Thomas Lasky, and he's quite an integral part of the story. We follow him in his life at the academy, where he is struggling because of his family, his upbringing, and he's struggling because at the school they're being taught certain ways of life. You know, that you know, they're essentially getting trained for battle and combat. But drawing from past experiences with this guy and his family, he's struggling to embrace those. So there's a bit of conflict there with what he's being taught and what he thinks and what he believes is right or wrong. So you could compare it basically to, I guess, any teenager growing up. When we were at high school, you know, you're always trying to work out if what, you know, is this right? You know, whether, should I stay in school? Should I leave school? What subject do I want to do? What do I want to be when I grow up? And that's what I'm drawing from as well. When I was a kid, at school, it was times where I felt like I was isolated because I believed in one thing and my friends believed in something else. My friends were footballers. I was a ballet dancer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there is like that kind of conflict in beliefs. And I was drawing from that, and yeah, that's the script. You know, I hope we deliver that.
What's up, everyone? I'm Greenskull, and I'm here on location in Vancouver to check out the Forward Unto Dawn set. It's pretty crazy, and we interviewed some awesome people, so check it out. Sweet.